Okay, today's date, it is June 20th of 2020, and it is almost 7 a.m. in the morning. I did not show you the entire software for the uh, new camera. I forget what it's called. Old age is terrible. Um, Wave. No, is that what it's called? Here's the Wavelength software. And you can see my stream here. I'm not sure if I need to jack it up or not. Well, let me do that. Using the dial on there and go up a little bit more. So I showed you this, of course, where you can check for updates, automatic updates. Let's see, more QT document. Doesn't seem like that was there before. I wonder what that says. It's their licensing thing or whatever. I swear I don't think that was there. I never read any of those things. One of these days I'm gonna, probably one of these days every one of us is going to regret not reading the legal paper that comes along with everything. Something's got to come back and bite us in the rear. Okay. Now here's what I did not show you, I believe. Okay, this is what I did not show you. So you can see that the output is going to my speakers. I could send it to, let's see what choices I have. I could send it to the NVIDIA, have it come out the monitor, which wouldn't be very good. I don't have any headphones hooked up. The input is the microphone, of course. Mic in. Then there's these other things that are adjustable. System sounds, OBS. So I guess let's go back here. I think that's all. Well, you know, there are advanced sound options, or these are Windows items, by the way. Well, that's where we were. Okay, so that's it. So that's the only thing I failed to show you. I thought it was more than that. If things look a little bit different, I just disconnected my wide monitor, and I'm back to using an Asus 1080p monitor. I may change my mind later this afternoon. I'm not right now using the OBS to embed this video. I've got it set up so I can easily do this. Okay, that's my C920 something Logitech. And here's my Logitech Brio 3.0 USB camera over there. I've got coming tomorrow, I think it's coming, is the mic stand. So I'll be mounting this microphone on the mic stand. I think it's coming tomorrow. What else have I done? I think that's it. So the audio should be better. Please tell me it's better, or at least not worse. And I think the display may be better too, because I was recording it at what, 34 something by 1080, and then reducing it down to 1080p to send it out. I don't have a 4K monitor anymore. I gave it to my son, grown son, so he could use it for his new Xbox that he has. Let's pop over here real quick to YouTube. We got some rain here in Fort Worth yesterday and last night. I'm thinking about maybe this next week just making some changes, although very few of you actually come to the main page or the page. I mean, you get notified of videos and in your feed and whatever. Very few of you, I think, come to. I'm still nowhere near. Well, I'm near. I've been at 2,900 subscribers forever and ever, and I pick up a few every month, and I lose a few subscribers every month. But I'm thinking of making some changes here. YouTube Studio. That's not where I want to go. I want to go back. Well, yeah, take a look at this. My last video. Let's see. Current subscribers, 2009 and 6. See, in the last 28 days, I only picked up 2 subscribers. Be nice if politics was taken out of the equation. The more I talk about politics, the more my viewers go down. But I've always, with my Howard's Notebook, that's been around since 1982, I've always talked about whatever's on my mind. Might have been work, might have been a grievance I was doing at work, it might have been my divorce, it could have been all kinds of things. But then it might change, and I sure would be happy if I didn't have to talk about that, if I just wasn't feeling like, but I just talk about what's on my mind. Okay, let's see. Videos. Playlist. I think I'm going to edit like this mini pot thing. I think I can do that right now. think I can delete it right now, maybe. I got the pot, and we never have the makings to, okay, come on, where's, edit title, edit description, nope. Maybe over here. No, that's what's in that. Okay, public. Okay, I can't delete that playlist because I don't know how to do it. Come on, let's see. Okay, well, let's go back. Siggy's Aquarium, I'll leave that playlist. Panasonic cameras, I'll leave that, but I'm interested in cameras. Politics, I'll leave that. Story time, I'll leave that because I think I'm going to start telling some stories again. When I say stories, I'm not talking about Trump type stories. I mean, I'm talking about true things. See, digital cameras and cell phones, I'll leave that. Some of my Amazon reviews, of course I don't do Amazon reviews anymore, but I guess I'll change that to reviews. I'll leave the Washington, D.C. I went there for 2 weeks. Visit with my daughter and my son-in-law. Really glad I did, because I was having trouble then, like bladder problems and walking problems and things, but I was able to make it for 2 weeks. We did something every other day, and then I had it was a day of rest in between, in between. I love rainstorms. I've only got 10 videos in here. Man, there's some videos I wish I had, some that I lost. But I don't think, I have 3 Panasonic cameras, and I don't think any of them, none of them is waterproof. This is something I think I may go through and change. I grouped some of these videos together, like videos from 2008, 2006. Now the Florida videos, I'll leave that alone. Well, here's software and hardware reviews. What did I have up here? Okay, some of my reviews, maybe I need to, maybe one of those is redundant. I love, and people like, everybody, not just mine, but people like walking and talking videos where you can see somebody's out there walking or maybe even driving, and you see this, where they live, the type of cars, the type of houses. I think all that's really interesting. Howard's Notebook playlist. That's got 575 videos in it, so it's about half my video. Fort Worth videos. Hospital security, I haven't been adding to that, I don't believe. I haven't worked hospital security in, gosh, what, 19 years? No, less than that, 18. But I mean, things have changed, I'm sure. Now hospitals probably have drones flying overhead, maybe helicopters and all types of, that's just, and I think favorites is the only thing. I think that's one that you guys don't see. It's ones that I marked as favorite, and I totally forget about that. Just the way I do, like book listing things, all these browsers and everything, I list them, and I never go there and look anything up. So, anyway, I guess that's it. Looks like the cameras are working okay. Looks like the microphone is working okay. Now the only thing is, since I've gone to the 1080p, it's I'll have to see how that works out for me. You know, before I could have something over on a 1080p screen, you know, and have my 1080 next to, you know, and I even have a bunch of monitors here. I've, in the past, not so much now, that, oh, I don't know, a year back at some point, I had a really large desk, but this is a small room, and I had it for years, and it was great. I had all kinds of room. I threw that away, and went to this much smaller desk. That's what I need to do that's what I need to do. I need to get something like an end table here, because I have room over here. Of course, doesn't that just make the desk situation the same as, again, you know? But I could put something here, and anyway, I guess that's something that I kind of need to work on. Oh, I took the filter, the big 60, I have my, let's see, my 20-gallon aquarium there. I took the outside filter off the back of it, and I'm back using those sponge filters. Let me move this a little closer here. Ouch. I went back to the sponge filters because the other filter, I made a mistake actually. Well, I'm not sure if I think I did it deliberately, but it's a 20-gallon high tank, and I got a filter that would work for up to a 60-gallon tank. And it had two big things in the back where they want to sell you their filter, you know, material that you have to replace often. And I decided to redesign, or I put in what I wanted, charcoal, just poured in activated charcoal and poured in some other filtering type materials, and that did not work out very well. And then it got noisy, and so I've taken it out, so you won't be hearing that noise. I'm sure you're noticing that there's hardly any fish in there. There are quite a few ruby shrimp, and they're live bearing, and they give birth all the time. And of course the fish that I have in there, none of the fish in there, there's two plecostomus that I love, and there's a Coriodoris catfish that doesn't bother, you know, anything. And that's about it, I think. There's some snails. I love snails. I've always loved snails. Not the pond type snails that, you know, but there's I would put other kind of fish in there if it weren't for those shrimp that they're really beautiful. You really can't tell, you know, the one's on the bottom right there towards the piece of wood, but you know, I would put some guppies in and different kinds of fish, except they would eat the live, when the shrimp gave their birth or whatever, they'd eat right away. So I just got a tank that doesn't have very much in it. Anyway, I don't know, Manicam drives me crazy sometimes. Wants to control the camera. I think that's it. Oh, please, if you can, please use the link to Amazon. You know, if you're going to be purchasing something, please use my link to Amazon. Then once you get there, if you purchase anything, I will get a commission. It doesn't cost you anything. So I appreciate if you do that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.